This is Alan Bush with the Daily Financial Forecast for Thursday, July 12th. Stock index futures putting in a very good performance so far this morning. This on what appears to be a softening of rhetoric from China's trade ministry. At least that seems to be the perception. In fact, this has dominated all of the financial markets today. So stock index futures higher. Also, we are coming up into the earnings season for the second quarter. Earnings are likely to be up anywhere between 20 to 21%. So it looks like traders are beginning to focus a little more on the earnings situation and hopefully a little bit less on the ongoing global trade tensions. Moving over to the currencies, the dollar index, basically steady, being supported to some degree by the probability of a rate hike at the September meeting from the Fed. The euro currency under a little pressure earlier today as the European Commission had some negative growth numbers as far as their predictions for the German economy. But longer term, I think interest rate differential expectations are turning a bit less favorable to the dollar index and a little more favorable to the euro currency, especially in light of ideas that the European Central Bank could now be raising rates in July of next year, and that is earlier than what had been predicted about 2 weeks ago. Interest rate markets under a little pressure, so some flight to quality longs being liquidated in light of stock index futures trading higher. Also, it does seem that the global economy is still likely to continue to improve, even though we do have these ongoing trade situation that is viewed as a negative. In fact, trade tensions are almost always a negative for the global economy, and yet this economy here in the U.S. and globally seems to be withstanding these pressures relatively well, at least for now. So it still appears that the main trend for the credit futures markets is lower. So good trading, everyone. And once again, remember, these are my opinions alone and are not the opinions of ADMIS or Archer Daniels Midland.